Well, hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Women of Color in Business podcast. I am your host, Lynette Cottrell, and here we're all about empowering Black women to build sustainable businesses, embrace radical self-love, and release money trauma. So let's jump right into another great episode. Hey sis, I'm here today with your mid-year action steps. As we stride into July, it's the perfect moment to pause, reflect on the first half of the year, and refocus our energies for the months ahead. Halfway through the year, it's prime time to recalibrate, not just so we stay on track, but so we stay true to our vision, our purpose, and the power as Black women entrepreneurs. First step we're going to do is reflect with compassion. Very important. Reflect with compassion. So take a moment to hold space for yourself. Acknowledge your wins, your lessons, and even the challenges you faced. Could be that you launched a new product or service that sparked connection with your clients. Maybe you stepped into a new role in your business, or maybe you pivoted in your business. Maybe you stared down fear, or you dealt with pricing or imperfect launches. But holding space matters. As we talked about recently on the podcast, money trauma is real. We discussed how hesitating to raise your prices might not be self-doubt. It may be a protective reflex that you have from being denied or undervalued too often. So what we want to internalize is that our reflections aren't just about the metrics, the hard, cold numbers. They also can reveal how we've grown and where our ancestral resilience lives in us. So a way to make this active today would be to, in your journaling, make sure you reflect on all that you've accomplished in the past 6 months, not just the numbers, but also the lessons, the challenges you faced, where you stood up boldly and where you weren't resistant to change. So after we do our reflection with compassion, we're going to move on to heal and rewire. Okay? Heal and rewire, because mid-year is a powerful time to release what's holding you back, whether it's imposter syndrome, money anxiety, or exhaustion. Give yourself these following 3 things. 1, ritual resets. 2, circle healing. And 3, money reconnection. Now, why ritual resets? These are meditating, journaling, taking intentional pauses throughout your day, adding a new ritual, or reviving ones that serves you well in the past. A lot of times we can, for some reason, just simply stop doing what has been working for us when it comes to rituals. So if journaling worked for you and now you feel like you need to reinstate it, do just that. If meditation is something that you wanted to try, but you've never tried it, but you feel like you need more peace of mind, do just that. Try meditation. So those are the ritual resets. Next, we have circle healing. Very important to reach out to your community or find a mentor or a coach. We do so much as solopreneurs on our own. And even if we're not solopreneurs as business owners, we do so much. But we have to remember to reach out to community, find a mentor or a coach to assist us, because what we have tasked ourselves to do and achieve is something great. And greatness is never achieved by one lone person. Invest time in finding a like-minded community that feeds your heart and soul. So look for a group you can connect with of like-minded people that can help you by feeding your heart and your soul. And then lastly, money reconnection. So revisit your pricing strategy. Start affirmations or explore financial frameworks tailored for Black women founders, like saving for a goal or using personal credit wisely. as many of us do. So money reconnection. So remember, our lineage is rich with rituals for healing and growth. And connection replenishes us and prepares us for strategic action, which leads me to the next area, realign and plan boldly. So now let's dream and map the path forward. So we've done our reflection with compassion, we've done the heal and rewire. Now we're going into the realign and plan boldly. Here are some questions you can ask yourself. What's my financial North Star? What annual revenue am I going for? What profit margin am I going for? Am I going for just earning my time back? Next question. Where is opportunity knocking? Is it new markets, collaborations, or product extensions? And then lastly, what growth feels exciting, not exhausting? Very important. Is it hiring? Right? We talked about before, community, hiring, um, mentor, coach. Is it hiring, automating, so making your system more efficiently, or content creation? What growth feels exciting, not exhausting? So when we talk about realign and plan boldly, I want you to think about these things. What's your financial North Star? What opportunity is knocking? And what growth feels exciting, not exhausting? Lean on data, intuition, and the wisdom of your village. Black women-owned businesses now represent 10% of the U.S. small business ownership. We are not only part of a movement, we're a catalyst. A great resource for you would be my quarterly planning journal for Black women-owned businesses entitled Your 90-Day Success Journal. It's available on Amazon. Simply look it up by my name. Next steps. Now we're moving on to take tactical steps. We're talking about taking the steps you need to turn your vision into reality for quarter 3 and quarter 4. The areas we're going to talk about is your finances, your offerings, your community, and radical self-love, of course. So in the area of your finances, a mid-year action would be to update your financial goals. Consider small increases or a package raise. Next, offerings. Your mid-year action could be refreshing your message or testing a new service inside a signature offering. Community. Mid-year action, host a virtual event, join a new mastermind, or deepen mentorship ties. And last but not least, radical self-love. Schedule monthly soul-nourishing breaks. Yes, vacations count. Remember, action builds confidence, and confidence builds momentum. So take time to focus on these different areas and define what your mid-year action is going to be, and take tactical steps to turn your vision into reality. Next, we want to talk about celebration. Celebrate with intention. So before we lean into the next chapter, let's hold space to celebrate. Holding space means pausing, taking time, making time to celebrate. Whether you're solo or with a community, celebrate. Celebrations empower your mindset, magnetize opportunity, and attract resources that you need. Ways you can celebrate is share your journey. Tell your followers on social media, your clients, and your network what you've done and where you're headed. You can also show horizontal love. What does that look like? It looks like highlighting a fellow Black woman founder you admire and share what makes her shine. So if there's a business owned by a Black woman entrepreneur and you utilize those products or those services that she offers, give her a shout out on social media so others can discover her and utilize her business, service, or products also. Our community uplift is how we continue to break ceilings and build legacies. There is nothing I find more powerful than sisterhood encouragement and support. And lastly, we're going to talk about encouragement. Sisters, healing plus strategy plus celebration is the trifecta of sustainable growth. Let healing be the medicine, strategy be the map, and celebration be the empowerment. The second half of this year is ours to own with intention, resilience, and sisterhood. A great resource for you when it comes to getting into and building community, I would love to invite you to the Black Women Blooming Group. I have founded, and we meet every second and fourth Wednesday to elevate ourselves with all things related to radical self-love for Black women founders. I'll put the link in the show notes for the Black Women Blooming Group. Here's to the path ahead. With all my admiration and solidarity, I wish you all the very best of joy, health, and wealth. Be well. Today's podcast is being sponsored by Your 90-Day Success Journal for Black Women Entrepreneurs by Lynette Cottrell. The journal is available on Amazon. It's inclusive of monthly goals, weekly and daily goals, affirmations, self-care practices, and inspiring quotes from other Black women. Be sure to get your copy today. Your 90-Day Success Journal. Hey there, beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in to Women of Color in Business. I hope today's conversation gave you fresh inspiration, insight, and practical tools to move your business forward. If you found value here, please subscribe, leave a review, and rate us 5 stars. And please, please, please share this episode with the fellow Black woman entrepreneur you know. Hey, let's stay connected. Connect with me on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and join our mailing list via the links in the show notes. Next week, we'll be diving into more great topics and new guests, so stay tuned. Until next time, I wish you the very best of joy, health, and wealth. Remember, your voice matters and your business deserves to thrive. See you next time.